Hello and welcome to another edition of the Panther Weekly Update, this time for the week of September 11th. Let's get started. All right, so first up, we had a number of great events this week, including our book tasting for middle school students, as well as our Hat Date fundraiser to benefit a family member of Miss McAlpine. Now let's get started looking at what's going on this week. First up this week, STAR testing begins for all students in 1st to 12th grades. We'll be testing in both math and reading. Also, our first edition of our eligibility reports will be going out to 5th through 12th grade students. They'll have their grades as well as their absences on those reports. As always, we've got after-school tutoring going on in the high school library from 3:40 to 4:30. That is Monday through Thursday. All students are invited to attend. We also have a junior high football game versus Augusta at home. That will start at 5 p.m. There will be no concessions for that game. Then coming up on Tuesday, our FFA group travels to Augusta for a leadership event. We also have coffee with the superintendent at 9 a.m. That will be at Folklore Coffee. We'll be discussing all things school board updates. So come on out and talk to me about that. Happy to converse with any of you who want to come out. We also have our strategic plan meeting happening in the high school library at 6 p.m. That will be followed by our regular school board meeting for September. That starts at 7 p.m. On Wednesday, just tutoring going on. Everything else is simple. Then on Thursday, our ag class will be doing some lake cleanup here on Lake Francis. That'll be happening in the afternoon. And then finally, on Friday, it's all sports all the time with junior high and high school volleyball taking on Sims starting at 2 p.m. That game is at home. It will be a white out game, so please wear all white to support our girls. And then on Friday afternoon and evening, we'll be having our football teams take on Big Sandy starting at 4 p.m. for the junior high game. That will be followed by our varsity game at 7 p.m. And then on Saturday, yes, Saturday, more excitement. We've got our volleyball teams in action against Augusta. That will start at 6 p.m. Now let's turn it over to some of our second graders to tell us what we're eating here at school this week. And now, let's turn it over to our second graders to find out what's for breakfast and lunch this week. On Monday, we're having
pancakes and sausage. For lunch, we're gonna have chalupas, refried beans, and fruit.
On Tuesday, we're having
breakfast sandwich, chili, cinnamon rolls, and fruit for lunch.
On Wednesday, we're having
waffles, sausage, pizza, green beans, and fruit for lunch.
And on Thursday, we're having
French toast, sausage. Right. Chicken dump mix, mashed potatoes, gravy, and fruit for lunch.
And then on Friday, we're having
maple bars, sausage, hot ham and cheese sandwich, cucumber slices, and fruit.
And that's what's for breakfast and lunch this week. Thank you, second graders. And that about wraps up everything for this week. We hope you have a great weekend here, and we look forward to seeing you all on Monday. As always, go Panthers!